The Earth? Oh, the Earth will be gone in just a few seconds.
The word cult pejoratively refers to a group whose beliefs or practices are considered abnormal or bizarre. The word originally denoted a system of ritual practices. The narrower, derogatory sense of the word is a product of the 20th century, especially since the 80s, and is considered subjective. It is also a result of the anti-cult movement, which uses the word in reference to groups seen as authoritarian, exploitative, and that are believed to use dangerous rituals or mind control. The word implies a group which is a minority in a given society.
Nutty as a fruitcake.
Mind control. Studies performed by those who believe that some religious groups do practice mind control have identified a number of key steps in coercive persuasion. 1. People are put in physical or emotionally distressing situations. 2. Their problems are reduced to one simple explanation, which is repeatedly emphasized. 3. They receive what seems to be unconditional love, acceptance, and attention from a charismatic leader or group. 4. They get a new identity based on the group. 5. They are subject to entrapment, isolation from friends, relatives and the mainstream culture, and their access to information is severely controlled.
We have been flim-flam.
I want you to understand, if you're a new listener, everything you're hearing here, everything, is on the record admitted.
We don't make any of this stuff up.
All I'm doing is reporting the truth. And you heard me right when I said use the light bulbs to spy on you. And they're announcing that they're going to go ahead and start killing old people. Covered in Newsweek, the case for killing Granny. Then they go on to admit they want 387,000 troops deployed in every U.S. city. The CIA now admits they created fake bin Laden videos.
Oh, well, I'm going to blow it up.
Because they admit with Project Bluebeam that what if aliens invaded? We would then unify.
Now that's no way for a kid to be wasting his time reading that long-haired gobbledygook.
Now the Pentagon puts out reports saying, oh my gosh, we could have a total collapse of society. Only martial law will save us.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Head of Mumbai attack was U.S. government agent.
No, you're doing it all wrong.
Pseudoscience differs from erroneous science. Science thrives on errors, cutting them away one by one. False conclusions are drawn all the time, but they are drawn tentatively. Hypotheses are framed so they are capable of being disproved. A succession of alternative hypotheses is confronted by experiment and observation. Science gropes and staggers toward improved understanding. Proprietary feelings are of course offended when a scientific hypothesis is disproved, but such disproofs are recognized as central to the scientific enterprise. Pseudoscience is just the opposite. Hypotheses are often framed precisely so they are invulnerable to any experiment that offers a prospect of disproof, so even in principle they cannot be invalidated. Practitioners are defensive and wary. Skeptical scrutiny is opposed. When the pseudoscientific hypothesis fails to catch fire with scientists, conspiracies to suppress it are deduced. When the pseudoscientific hypothesis fails to catch fire with scientists, conspiracies to suppress it are deduced.
When the pseudoscientific hypothesis fails to catch fire with scientists, conspiracies to suppress it are deduced.
Churchill, if they put it up on screen, now they've released all these memos where he was saying society will collapse, the aliens are real. Doom, the video game, was developed over 15 years ago by the Pentagon. Television all going now to 3D, which they admit is total mind control, makes you mentally ill. All the major pizza places run your background when you get a pizza. Almost all movies and TV shows are completely written by the government.
When the pseudoscientific hypothesis fails to catch fire with scientists, conspiracies to suppress it are deduced.
We have been flim-flam.